light?
Hindi naman na.
Baka hindi ka na makita eh.
Good afternoon. Good morning po. Okay. We had this topic, ang dami ho namin kinover. Pero una ho kami natapos joke. Okay, it's like this. So, we'll just share with you what we had in mind of what we're gonna do with the mini movie. So, we had 3 mini movies. If we say movie, so basically it's not really 1-minuter, but we could make an ad out of it na magiging 1-minuter siya. So, teaser para people would get to see na there's something na parang we're looking forward to watch. So, the entire length, hindi ko masasabi kung gaano kahaba yan. It really depends on the concept. So, basically, concept, yun yung brainstorm namin. So, for us to make 3 movies, ang concept namin dito is because we guys have different stories on how we present or how we go about the feast video. Kumbaga, from Tugigaraw, they do this in order for them to gather people to join them. Sila ma'am, like in the subdivision and in the fast food, they have their own ways on how to do it. Okay, so ang iniisip naming stories, since tatlo yun, 2 stories, we break down the different stories that we have into 2. For example, we have a total of 7 or 8 different stories. We cut it down into 4 each. Para yung 4 stories, we put them all together in 1 mini movie. So itong let's stick with 1 mini movie muna. Tapos may 4 na story. For example, story ng subdivision with the residential ang hawak nila. 1 with the fast food, 1 with Fujitsu. Kunwari, 3 lang muna. Let's stick with the 3. We interview, you guys are gonna submit histories on how you do it. So basically, that's your homework. So once we receive that, that's basically where the script is gonna happen. So, for example, we're gonna interview her, si Sir, on how they do it. Interview sila on si Sir on how he does it sa Fujitsu. So, parang different stories on how they tackled it. So, parang ang main target natin dito is about the desire and motivation of an individual of being part of a feast, whether be it a physical feast or one click away feast na feast video. So, we interviewed, so parang mangyayari dito, it's like a real life story on how it happened. We're gonna tackle, well, this is our concept, hindi pa naman namin sinasabi yung final to, but we're presenting, baka sakali magustuhan nila. Parang true to life story on the hardships, how it started, parang yung kwento ni bro lang kanina, parang nung una ang hirap, wala siyang projector, wala siyang kwarto makuhanan, hindi niya alam kung paano mang-imbita ng tao at wala pang pera na pambili ng pagkain. Just to, wala, MMK yan dati. Although wala si Charo Santos dito. Pero pwede si Brother Rudy nakaupo doon na gano'n. Just think of him, Brother Rudy starting the video, nakaupo siya. Mga kapatid, natipong gano'n. So parang gano'n. So we're thinking that once we have the history, then we could break down the stories. So that's what we could do. So that's 2 stories, basically what we could do. Hatiin lang natin yung 7 or 8 different groups. So that's the 2 mini movies that we have. The third one is we're thinking of coming up with a script na since we have talented people at the feast, probably they could do acting. So we could really make a mini movie as well out of it. Probably script ito. So we'll base it once again with whatever stories that we have. So that's something that we have to think about, the script, para once we have actors to act it out, kasi basically yun, acting out. So it would showcase talents of how to act, and we're gonna do editing skills as well, just to have something different from the 2. Pero sa akin, I really want to push yung dalawang, more of the real thing, para people would get to understand and relate on how things are really going, paano nag-start, gaano kahirap, but paano sila nag-succeed with what they did. You guys are open to give suggestions if you are against it or whatever. So basically that's what we have so far.
Any question?
Yes. Tapos with regards dito sa 100 Feast, Begin in a Simple Thing, this is all about Brother Bo. So basically, we already had the script here for Brother Bo, so we just need to shoot him lang naman once again. with this. Plus play with the logo, with the same logo that we had before. I'll just have the material once again. I'll just try to animate it once again para something new that we could do. So wala masyadong problema dito.
Kumbaga bro, ang bottom line is something you start from the scratch, being difficult to establish it, and then the success out of it.
Yeah.
That's the one you're gonna miss.
Maliban na lang if there's a story na it started very easy and ended up very easy.
Very easy. Yes, it started very easy.
Sorry.
Pinakit mo na yung animation ng logo.
Okay, good. So we already have an animation, so no need for me to do that one.
Inano ko lang kasi dati ginawa mo na nauna yung click bago lumabas.
Nagawa ka ng bago rin.
So, inano ko lang. Tsaka nilakihan ko na yung iniba ko ng font. Iniba ko yung font nung ano para mas readable.
No problem. Ako, I just work with
Tsaka hindi na siya isang linya lang. Dalawang line na siya.
Ano ka lang?
Mas malaki.
Gawa ka ng bago. Pero but I don't want you to drum up na mahirap.
Okay.
I just wanted you to say that when you have the heart, we play with the heart and say that with the heart, everything is easy.
Alright.
With the heart, everything is easy. It's the heart. Ano nga yung kagabi yung
When there's a heart, it becomes an easy.
God will
Tama yan.
provide.
Tama yan sabi niya, when there's a heart, it's easy because you enjoy it.
Yes.
Kasi ano natin
Brother, parang paano, familiar yan sa Tagalog na kumula sa puso ay tunay ka ganyan.
FYI lang po, if we're gonna go with that storyline po, so basically, kayo po na nag-start po ng feast video na ito, in a way, kayo po magiging main talents natin dito. Kasi February
Ang magbabayad din sa amin, yung peace video rin natin. Sige, mura na lang muna ako.
Habang paano?
Kaya yung kailangan lang natin kasi tapos it's a real life situation. So parang may konting acting out siguro just to portray how it started before. Yung parang how I started, how it all began. So yun yung may konting acting out. Pero once it's already happening now, you know, like darating na talaga yung mga members natin. So no need to act, I just need to shoot. Probably ipoposition ko lang yung mga people na, you know, like instead of sitting here, just stay here, mas maganda lighting. Face here para at least kita mga face, mga tipong gano'n. So mga tipong gano'n lang naman kinakailangan kong gawin doon. All you have to do is just do the same thing, pero with yung mga nag-start ng feast, eto nga, may konting acting pa rin tayo ng konti kasi kinakailangan lang natin makuha yung how it started. Tapos may interview thing, so I'll base it dun sa history that yung assignment niyo kasi everybody has their own story on how they started and how they're doing right now. So it's a real thing lang na parang yun lang ikakwento lang naman natin. So how we got to where we are. Thank you.
Alright, great.
Questions pala, pag may questions pa po kayo.
Tayo na.
Natakot na eh.
Okay, doon din ba? Doon din?
Doon din pala.
Sa bintana.